Hello, Libra community. How are y'all doing today? I hope this day is treating you well or is about to treat you well. So, I'm Soul Tigress, and I'm here with a story for y'all. So, what is it that the spirit guides would like to bring out for the beautiful, the just Libra community? What is it about the whimsical Libras that wants to come out from the spirit guides? Spirit guides, divine energy, and angels of protection. Alright, let's see what wants to come out for y'all Libras. Please excuse any background noise. We do not have power right now, so I am kind of outside in an enclosed balcony, so a lot of background noise. So please have patience. So in the immediate moment, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And Gemini is definitely another air sign. So don't be stuck too much in the air with it. Don't overthink it, okay? Let one perspective rest. And if that's the stress perspective, let it take a rest. Try looking at it from a different view or throwing focus to somewhere else while you wait for the answers. Maybe in the immediate moment is, while you're waiting, is what do you need to release? What has been froze up, that needs to be released? What is it? I'm hearing that song in the still of the night, so I don't know anyone. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. One thing is I'm seeing a lot of air. A lot of air. So getting out of your heads, seeing it from a much closer perspective, such as a Capricorn would, that could help. Overthinking doesn't do anybody any good when it's stress thinking. That's what wants to be said. Alright, anything else want to come out for the immediate moment for Libras? Libras are fun Libras. And then this falls on to what do you need to release and the end of a tough cycle. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Alright. So where you are doubting, there's something that's saying what you've done the work that you've put in, you got it. You're on point. You really are on point in this point in your path, okay? So don't feel like you're lost. You're on point. Anything else want to come out? Yep, you're on point. Surrender to the divine. Trust that you're on point. That's what's being said, is trust that you're on point. Okay? Awesome. Alright. Big ones want to come out. What is it, divine energy? What is it, universal energy, that you want to bring out for the present moment? What is the messages you want to bring out for the present moment for the Libra community? What is it? What is it that Libras need to express or need to have expressed? What is it about the present? Ooh, is this something you don't want to talk about? Something you don't want to see? Does it have to do with something that has some instability to it? Or are you creating instability? And I say that because sometimes when there is something we need to release, we're harboring on that and we can't see a good thing coming. We will block that. So this is a moment to surrender to the divine. You know, some things are not too good for you. That's what I'm being told to tell y'all right now. Some things are not too good for you. Don't let hanging on to old thoughts and old ways get in your way. Don't let hanging on to old thoughts and old ways get in your way. All right? What is it that you need to release? These come flying out. Yeah? Old ways. Old thoughts. You know, old views. Okay? I say old, this is not your old, these are younger, but this is when this was a younger time. It could be a younger time in our lives, you know, reflecting back on those younger times and younger ways we were building. This is for somebody out. I mean, there's a lot you could be dealing with a younger person, you know, and this younger person, I'm being pushed to say, is really treating you some type of way. Or this person doesn't have to be younger in age. This person could be younger in maturity. But the thing is what do you need to release around this situation? Around this immature person? You know, it's old ways. It's old ways of thinking, maybe old ways of feeling, because you do have, like I said, a lot of air, and then we had Gemini in there. Okay, but everything's saying is you're right on point. You're going in the direction that you need to be going. You're going in a new direction, or you want to go in a new direction, and it's driven by passion. Is driven by passion. And I feel like it's not only driven by passion, but it's a definite, like, you're going to set the standard. There's something you want to set the standard to. But again, being in your head has you questioning things. You know, are you looking at the actual direction that you're going in? Are you being honest? Are you being honest with what you want? What you need? Okay. Who needs to give it to you? If it's somebody acting immature with you. Okay. Anything else need to come out about the present? And we have the Death in reverse, and we have the Eight of Swords. It falls onto the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. This person, they overwhelm you. Whoever this person, the situation is overwhelming. Is very overwhelming. But you're stubborn to move. You are stubborn to move, Libra. What is it? Why are you so stubborn to move? Or could it be that you're stuck? You're stuck in old ways. Okay? You're stuck in old ways. Wanting to do something new, but you keep looking back. You keep looking back. You know what they tell people who run track is, or when you're running from something, period, is don't look back. Keep looking forward, because when you start looking back, you're losing momentum and you're losing focus on the goal at hand. Okay, so there's too much looking back. You need to start looking forward. All right, anything else want to come out about the present? I have the High Priestess in reverse, and it fell into the Death card in reverse. Can I get a clarity card for the High Priestess? Clarity card for that. Oh. Here we go. Okay, so the Hangman fell onto the Eight of Swords. It's time to do, again, a new way of problem solving this situation. A new way of problem solving this situation. Okay? And again, going back and reflecting on the past, you know, is not getting you moving forward. Again, you're losing focus, and this is what keeps you losing momentum. You know, and you feel like you keep going into this wrong direction, and it keeps getting further and further away from what is over here, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, and that's in sideways. So it's almost like you want to have this nurturing energy, or you want to end up at a nurturing energy. You want to be more grounded in this past. That's what I'm getting. Or is that what you're needing? Because this is what's coming out about a present, and you're really stuck in your head. So it's turned from the sense where she's going into the process of being in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like you keep going back to this situation, and it's just like a revolving door that you're playing in your head. You're playing in your head, and you're playing in your head, and it's really stopped a lot of opportunities for you. Okay? It keeps leaving your world in reverse. Keeps leaving your world in reverse. Yeah, not having those cups, always looking away from the problem. Looking away from the problem. Well, how does that work when you say that I'm overlooking at the problem? Well, you could be looking at it only from one direction. Like a child, there was a video I seen, and this child they were so scared. They were so fearful. They were hanging on to dear life, thinking that the water was deep. And the water wasn't deep. This child had plenty of room. The water barely came up to like halfway on the child, like pelvic area, maybe. And once this child realized that, they were not scared anymore. Okay? The whole thing is, stop hanging on to something, thinking that that's the only thing that you need to hold on to for dear life, because that's what's creating all of this. This is creating the holdups in your life. It's creating the overthinking. It's creating never getting to that nurturing point, always going away from wanting to be in harmony and be I want to say united. Whether it's united with self, whether it's united with a partner, you know. Okay. So let's talk about the block. Let's talk about the block. Our thoughts can be very haunting. They really can tie us up. They really can. They can stop us from having new beginnings, especially if they are very big regrets we have. Okay? But, you know, being able to fall down and pick yourself up, there's always a new way you can show up, and it starts in your next moment. It's really, you have dished out your power to this past regret. That's what I'm picking up. You've dished out your power to this past regret. All right. What wants to come out, ancestors? What wants to come out, ancestors? What is it that you need to relate to the Libra community? What is it that needs to be relayed to the Libra community? You have the Wheel of Fortune, and it lands on the Hangman. And remember, the Hangman is in reverse and it's on the Eight of Swords. It's literally is getting out of your head about this situation, about this past regret. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like it's a big regret. Could this regret have to do with kids? You know? And as I say that, the Temperance falls onto the High Priestess in reverse. And a High Priestess in reverse is not emotionally stable. Okay? And it falls onto the Six of Swords, you know, in reverse. I feel like, and here comes the Magician. Okay, landing on all of that. You are the maker of your own world. Okay? And we could be the makers of our own suffering. Getting up with the divine. What is it that you need to do? Who do you need to talk to? All right? Do you need to go and, you know, see a spiritual counselor? Is it that we need to do some counseling? What is it that is going to help give you permission? To give you permission or give you the tools that you need to know that you don't have to stay in this suffering, Libra. You don't have to stay in this suffering. Whatever this regret is, how this regret ties into younger energies, whether it's a regret you did young yourself or a regret you have with a younger person. You know, younger person. Anything else want to come out for the block? Anything else want to come out for the block for the Libra community? Anything else? Three of Coins. Knowing that you can dance your dance and the monsters have nothing on you. Those regrets, those resentments don't have to dull your shine. They don't have to dull your shine, Libra. Okay? However you acted before, however swiftly you came in before, you know, unjust, unpassionate, or unreliable in a situation, is you don't have to hang on to that. You don't have to hang on to that. You can face the monsters. And I'm hearing that Rihanna song, The Monsters in My Head or something, that one lyric. And you can go to a new direction. You can go to that new direction. And finding that balance to where, you know, those monsters aren't even loud anymore. You don't even notice them, the monsters of the past. You don't even notice them. You know what, Libra? I'm going to tell you this right now, because you're in air signs. Air signs love to overthink. And if you're overthinking only in one direction, you're not doing yourself any justice, Libra. You're really not, because I'm going to tell you right now, everyone got monsters. Everyone got monsters. All right, everyone's been a monster at some point to somebody else, you know. It's all in perspective. It really is. Okay. Sometimes we're monsters and we don't even mean to be monsters, but we don't know how people are interpreting us unless they know they're being truthful. Now, if you're afraid you're the monster, Libra, that got to change. That got to change, because the only rash decisions are the ones that are made, okay, Rash decisions that are made out of overcompensating for pain, overcompensating for regrets, resentments. Okay? And if you look at this little dude, what I'm noticing is little rashes on him. That's what I'm drawn to, because he's in the reverse. He's acting rash. He's going through thorns. He's getting all kinds of poison ivy on him. You know, look at young and naive, young and spontaneous. We're all allowed to have that side to us. We weren't born adults. We were not born adults. Okay? Let's see if we have anything else that wants to come out for the block for Libra. Anything else that wants to come out for the block for Libra. Okay. One more. All right. Here we go. Anything else that wants to come out for the block for Libra? I'm feeling a sense of quietness. Getting to a place where you can have some quiet, some peace. Some quiet, some peace, you know. A place where you can really ground yourself out and just feel within yourself, you know. What do you want? From this day forward, Libra, how do you want to live your life? Do you want to live it with regrets? Do you want to live it moving forward and creating something more? Okay. How do you want to fill up those cups? Because for years you've been filling up those cups one way. Now it's time to dump those cups out. You can give yourself permission to dump those cups out and fill them in a new way, Libra. You really can. We don't have to hang on so tight to that past. We don't have to hang so tight to a past that's we have full of regrets. Okay? It's okay to move forward. It's okay to step in a new direction. You know, that's a part of healing. All right? And again, that's going to set the example for everyone around you. All right? I'm hearing, yeah, people will still cast doubt, but action speaks louder than words, Libra. At that point, I wouldn't care what anybody thinks. All right? I wouldn't care nothing what anybody thinks, because it comes down to intentions. At the end of the day, what do you want your intentions in life to be? When you get up and you go, what do you want your intentions in life to be? Once you start figuring this out, a great technique is to sit with yourself at night, 5 minutes before you go to bed, and start to go over those intentions with yourself. Even doing some breathing exercises, you know, and I'm saying this is like 5 minutes before you go to bed, you know, and you already have your phone put away, you know. Take this to bed with you when you wake up, finding a good 5 minutes in that first part of your morning to sit back with those intentions. What do you want your intentions to be? What direction do you want to go? All right, because when you start speaking it out loud, Libra, you start creating opportunity. All right, so let's get to creating that opportunity. And you know what? Look past all the restrictions, all the resentments, and the regrets. Don't let anybody tie you down with bringing up the freaking past, okay? Because actions are going to speak louder than words. 6 months from now, all those naysayers aren't going to be able to say anything, because you're going to be doing something different. You're going to be rolling out differently. You know, you're going to be walking different. Your swag's going to be different. All that stuff. All right. But first, Libra, create that opportunity for yourself. All right. All right. So what is it that the angels would like to speak to Libra through the Unicorn Oracle about? This falls onto the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords in reverse is prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Okay, and whenever I hear a broad finances kind of point, I take this to any kind of currency. Emotional, karmic, it could be intellectual, all right? It can be currency, all right? It could be also currency and stability, all right? But you're gonna have some good stuff on the way once you start going through this, okay? And setting those intentions. What is it that you want? How do you want to show up? What do you want people to see you as? Freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Claim your independence, because this does not have to be the thing that haunts you for the rest of your life. This does not have to be the thing that constricts you. And as I say that, sanctuary, take time from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Again, spend time with yourself. What do you want? Start putting it out there. Start thinking about it. Start saying it to yourself. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. That is so true. If this is past regrets, past resentments, that's water under the bridge. That's been water under the bridge, but it's like the great haunting in your mind because it keeps coming back up. That worst part's behind you. Just know that. It's water under the bridge. Have hope still. Look to that future. Look to that beginning that you want, Libra. All right? Look to that beginning that you want. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Okay? And the key word here is positive people. All right? Because if you got people here who are bringing up past ways, or acting immature towards you, real immature towards you, about past things that you did when you were young and you weren't paying attention. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. All right, because have your parade. Have your parade. If they want to rain on it, still have your parade. Don't let them dull your shine. Because a part of healing is being able to move past what others think. Okay? Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. And that landed on the Fool. And that landed on freedom. Do it. That's all I can say is do it. Do it. Give yourself that permission. Go talk to somebody. However you need to do to help get past this block, this resentment, this regret, do it. Because you're human. And it's time to free yourself. You're allowed to be free of this. Make sure you surround yourself with like-minded people. Like-minded people. Make sure to go within, have that sanctuary, set those intentions. Okay, where is it that you want to go? How do you want to go about it? Because guess what? Conquering those monsters, that's it. You got it. Prosperity is ahead. You're gonna gain. You're gonna gain. Woo! Libras, it's time to take the weight off your shoulders. Most wonderful, beautiful, enduring, just community. Give yourself justice. I'm going to say time's been served. Time has been served. You no longer have to wear these regrets, these resentments. It's okay. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to free yourself. All right? So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me.